Last time, with the Whitestone Order. Who wants to do a quick little recap? It was kind of the restart of a season for the Whitestone Order last session. Rufio.
So we said our goodbyes to various people in Doma, with Short Fuse and Dashel having an emotional goodbye. I talked to the lady of House Vestra, and I don't remember exactly what everyone else did. Griselda cooked for my family.
Balin gave a
Balin
stirring
probably
speech.
talked to the commander. Who knows?
No, he gave a stirring speech to the.
Oh, right,
new
to the flight unit of the Whitestone Order.
Yep.
And
you guys got on a boat.
Dashel left. Then we got on a boat. We avoided a man in a cloak. He followed us. And then we met a resurrected hero in the form of John's new character, Zagriel, who is a tiefling with one horn. And he seems quite joyful, but not very clued in. Balin respected him a lot, and then Balin got called away by handsome guy. Right?
What? No.
No? Isn't Balin not here? I can't remember.
Balin's not here. No.
Yeah. I thought he had to leave
Zagriel
because Mr.
gave him a badge.
Right.
And at the end of the fight that you guys had on the beach,
he got teleported away.
He just got sucked through a fucking portal.
Right.
And that's where we ended. So
you
all
were
just
left
watched.
with Zagriel Modius standing over you.
Yeah, so you watched your party member just get sucked away by something that this new tiefling gave him.
What was that? What did you give him?
Oh my. I did not expect something like that to happen.
What did you expect to happen?
I thought I was just giving him a trinket.
So you expected nothing to happen, you're telling me?
Yes, well, I mean, it was given to me to give to him, and nothing happened.
Who
when
gave
it was
it to
given
you?
To me. I had it when I woke up, so I assumed somebody gave it to me.
So does that mean we're assuming your god that resurrected you gave it to you? Yeah.
I do not want to make assumptions, but yes.
But
we don't have a choice.
But do you know you were supposed
I did know, yes.
to give it to him specifically?
My inner self said to give it to the soldier.
And when woke up, you mean came back to life? Or do you mean like you one time when you fell asleep?
I just kind of came to be recently again.
Yeah, I think he meant that second one.
Okay.
I mean, I guess that's okay, but
Griselda, keep an eye on him. You're better at spells that stop people from moving but don't kill them.
Of course, dear. I would also like to take this opportunity. I know it's useless, but just for roleplay purposes, I won't even roll it. My character will kind of search around the area to see if there's a way that she can reopen the portal to try to find him. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, presumably not at all.
I said I'm not going to bother rolling it.
Also, is Zagriel still large size? Didn't he grow in size?
It was like a minute duration, so.
Okay.
What is it that you gave him, dear? He disappeared. I can't trace him at all.
It's had the powers of the gods, obviously. Something I would think is much beyond you, young lady.
Besides heavily oh dear.
Do you think he's somewhere safe?
I believe wherever he is where he is supposed to be.
That's not helpful.
You must trust in the gods.
I don't have to trust anything.
Or one god.
I know about one god. It's a giant eyeball that wants to kill me.
No, 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 no. That god. That god is a bad god. Tamax is not to be joked about.
I wasn't joking.
I mean, to be fair, we've had some good and some bad interactions with gods.
I guess all we can do at this point in time is pray to the gods that they might treat him fairly, and that they will deliver him back to us safely and unharmed.
Wait. What god do you worship or do you follow? Do you still feel a connection to them? Because when we were last with people who had divine connections, they said that it felt severed.
I had a brief flash after what seems like some time. A flash out of darkness, and then I heard Song of Paladine. And that should answer your question.
It will have to.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't seem like we have a choice, but I guess we didn't have a choice about you either. I mean, we did make a choice about you, so I guess this is a lot to process, but I think it's okay.
Do you have any other godly enchanted trinkets that you believe you might need to pass out to other people? Might be worth might be worth talking about now, so that way we're better prepared.
I love the idea that he's got one like 3 days from now. He's like, "Oh right,
Oh, I forgot.
yeah."
Okay, perhaps she is not as bright as I thought. I do not just carry trinkets. I don't know what kind of help you think I bring, except myself. And that trinket that I had no idea about. That's just a thing.
Well, I just wanted to be sure that there were no other mysteries or trinkets or anything else like that that you were entrusted. You're relatively new to us, and we don't know you at all.
While I may be bestowed with some trinkets of sorts, I have none for you.
That's
Um,
fair enough. The only thing I bring is good tidings and good meals.
Well,
I have not heard much about the members of the Whitestone Order. In fact, I've heard nothing at all. All I knew was to find you.
Well, we're relatively new.
So you're gonna come with us then? We didn't even get to that part earlier.
I am to bring you to the Enlightened One.
Who's that? It's another god thing.
Uh, I'm
So,
afraid so.
So
uh,
let me get this straight. You you force one of our traveling companions and dear friends, give him a trinket that teleports him to a god, and then tell us that you want us to travel to see a god.
I believe the fates work in interesting ways. I believe what I have done is brought a fate to be a fate to be.
and where is this enlightened one? Because we're going to the Drakentail Mountains.
we got a
Closes
map.
his eyes, takes a deep breath. Breathes. Yes, I feel it's in that particular direction. He just points in a random direction. Over there.
Result sighs and then
Is
comes over
is it
here
the
and
right
says,
direction?
Yeah, that Is he pointing in the right direction? The way we want to go according to the
Yeah,
map.
is he pointing the way we want to go?
North northwest, I believe.
Okay, cool.
That's right,
Yep.
right? That's the way we want
Yeah,
to go.
that's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Griselda
Oh.
gives a heavy sigh and say, "Well, we can't go anywhere without a proper meal at pretty soon. So, give me a moment, and I'll prepare this meat for us to have a meal later on." She'll go about setting her task. I'm assuming it'll probably take her 30 minutes to uh, spare the dying and put aside any meat using spare the dying into the bag of holding to create enough for. I
You
think
don't
it's
have a bag
equal
of holding.
to. Oh,
Yeah, he
shit.
took it with him.
Balin has
Okay.
it.
Oh no.
Yep.
We have to carry things? That's fine. My weapon is magic.
I might have a bag of holding.
You do
No.
not.
But my character's about to clink all over the place, carrying all that stuff.
Clink, clink, clink.
So,
Well, in that case, I might as well just cook now. So, I'll go ahead and using prestidigitation, start a fire. I think the boat was destroyed.
No.
Okay,
Right
it's not
there.
destroyed. She'll go about using unseen servant to have them go around collecting loose driftwood that's dried out, while also preparing the meat, and using her skill to change this into a meal for us that gives us temporary hit points and whatever else resistance or whatever else it has.
Sure. You can gain resistance to poison. Is the only non BPS
Okay.
resistance it has. Sorry. Is it you choose one or is it you get all of them?
I think
it's
I choose one. Yeah,
Necrotic or poison.
I would probably go with poison.
Okay. Yeah, because poison is
it might be,
immunity. That's what That's why I went back because I realized I was looking at immunity.
I like the way you think, little lady.
Sorry. It has to be poison because it's just immunity to damage type, not immunity or resistance. So your
Yeah,
only
fine.
option is poison.
Okay.
So you all will have. Well, when you eat are you eating the meal now or what are you doing?
Well, I could cast gentle riposte on it for us to eat later. I would definitely ask everyone this, but we would have to carry around the meat that we're going to use to cook, which I don't think that we would want to carry around that much meat. So that's why I would go about cooking it to eat. But you know what? Let me backtrack. Sorry. What do you guys want to do? I think we need to cook it now because I don't think we want to carry it.
No, cook it.
No, I
fine.
don't want to
Okay.
carry it.
And we need to heal, so. I like the way you think, little lady. Do not waste. I can appreciate that. And Zagreal would like to try and harvest an eye? How big is the eye? Or harvest something off of it. Tooth, spike.
Make a nature check.
Does Zachariel know about the crest that we have? We haven't
You
said
haven't fucking
anything
talked
about
to him
that,
about
right?
it. Yeah, you haven't talked to him about it.
Okay. Sorry, you're gonna remember things better than I would.
Yeah, no, I mean you didn't get into that.
Yeah. Then just as an aside, I would tell. But go on, do your thing.
Yeah, so you're able to harvest some of the quills.
Okay.
They appear to like you as you sort of like start like carving them out. You realize that this creature can seemingly grow them extremely quickly. You saw in the fight he actually like launched like a volley of them at a group of you. And so there are like some that are like half grown almost.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. But yeah, so you do harvest some of the quills.
These should be handy later. He pockets them.
If there's a moment where like Shortfuse and Celise are on the side, I just would pull her to the side and say, I don't think we should tell him about the crest. He's suspicious to me, at least. I mean, we have to trust him in a way, but I don't want to talk about the grass with the at least yet.
Yeah, no, I think that's a good idea. He's a bit of an oddball. I feel like even if he did know about it, he would tell other people about it, you know?
Yeah, probably. I mean, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. I'm an oddball, but you know.
Yeah, but like I don't know, there's something maybe it's what happens when you've been dead for like 500 years or whatever, but
I
Is
mean,
the
I don't know.
that kind of makes sense.
It's
Varric was really
interesting.
weird,
Yeah.
and he'd been dead,
Varric was really weird. Yeah.
but good weird. So maybe this will turn out to be good weird. Might be worth it.
I hope so.
We don't have a choice. They're going the same way at least, and he was helpful.
He's just so happy, you know?
Well, that part I get.
It's- we just keep almost dying. It's hard to imagine that.
It's all right. We made it through so far.
Yeah.
Well, most of us.
Yeah, most of us, yeah.
All right, we'll see if they need help.
Yeah, I'll make sure not to tell him. Let's make sure we tell Griselda not to mention anything.
Yeah, we'll do that at some point.
Meanwhile, so my buddies had this thing called a crest.
would the saliva or anything be useful in any way alchemically?
I don't know.
Good try.
Okay.
Your check might be beneficial.
Is anybody interested in the alchemical? Perhaps you could use the saliva.
Yeah, I got a minute now. We'll see what
Fucking
it does.
Session 100, and now you want to start looting the creatures.
It's a big fucking creature.
You fuckers.
As Ricky creates the items on the fly.
Do you want me to nature roll for it?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I already have generic
Yeah.
for
It's
some
a
stuff.
giant slathering
Yeah, that's fine.
beast.
So you can make camp, and we'll do this, and then maybe
What'd
we
you
could
roll?
count that as like me checking for herbs.
What'd you roll?
Nature, 21.
Yeah, you get herbs instead of venom from a creature.
Easy way out.
Yeah, these will work.
Before I forget, would anybody want this Wither Bloom primer that I have because I'm not physically using it?
I can't. I think it's spellcasters only, right?
What does it do?
I'm
the
having
primers.
issues. I'm having issues with it because I'm trying to unequip it as a magic item, but it's not letting me. But it's the one item that I do have that I probably would want to continue with currently. It's right there.
Sure, where?
Yeah, I
What?
think we remember
Oh, okay.
talking. I remember we talked about this. Like, you have to be able to cast spells at least.
Yeah, I think we did at one point.
Mm-hmm.
Nope, it requires attunement.
Hard X.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, there's a lot of attunement that people don't have room for.
Yeah.
But, I mean,
Yeah,
that's
no
what I
why.
thought.
thanks. I don't even
That's
know
why-
what
that's
I
why-
have that is attuned.
Yeah.
It's on your character sheet.
I haven't
I'm
had a
very
chance
particular.
to sit and go through my stuff.
About my attunement. I like my boys. But anyway, yeah, it looks like I can use some of this. Maybe I can use some kind of poisonous chemical for it, but mostly just like a plant thing. Well, that's what it feels like anyway. We'll see. Don't eat it. Don't do that.
Yeah, as you explore the creature's stomach, you find poisonous herbs
Yeah.
growing there.
I've heard from folks back in my time that the saliva of these creatures can be used in place of other common reagents that may not be so common in other regions.
Yeah, that makes sense. You can scavenge a lot of stuff. I'll show you. And he starts to like explain how you can do this and this and make it explode.
Fascinating. I have not seen such. Is it magic? With alchemical.
About the same. I mean, I can't do what Nan does, but I can do some stuff.
Look,
It does all
I
right.
have seen fireballs from the sky, but I am still very impressed by that.
I think the fireballs are more impressive. They're scary.
Magic is only as impressive as the good that it does.
I like that part. Yeah, it's not magic, but it's close.
It doesn't need to be magic, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah, that works for me too. Well, I think Nan's got the food ready by now. We could do that and then rest. You can tell us about before you died.
Zachriel is bleeding profusely, by the way.
Oh, okay. We'll fix that.
He's just kind of talking, and he's a little like limpy, a little.
Yeah.
The last hit he took was for like 97 damage.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh
Sounds
god.
So with that, okay, so here's the thing, Griselda. I am gonna say that because your ability, your cooking ability, it's a temporary HP thing that is usually on like one day. I'm gonna say if you use it now, because we're gonna go into like a more long form travel portion. Every day that you go through, the temp HP that you are using or are getting from it will reduce by like, we'll say like a fifth or a quarter or something like that.
okay.
So that way, because like one, it's gonna be a lot.
Diminishing.
It's gonna be a
Yeah.
lot, but also yeah, like otherwise it's just like, oh, this just goes to fucking you nothing, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
It's
yeah,
it's a big
'cause-
score to not get anything from.
yeah. I mean, yeah. Sorry, it didn't have magic items in its stomach or something.
No, I meant like in a
I know.
food capacity.
Yeah. So we'll just hold on to it, and then we will. Yeah. So we'll just keep that up, and then when we get to a point where it'll be relevant, we'll kind of backtrace what it should be. And then as soon as like you guys actually start using it, that'll be the time when the resistance comes into play.
Awesome.
And
Thank
that will also be like the start of the 8 hours, we'll say, that day. Okay. Just because I don't run a game that is super useful in a lot of times. Because you're fighting one big thing, it's not gonna be at the beginning of your day.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
So with that, are you guys gonna camp here on the so do not move anything. So you should see that's where you guys landed. And somewhere to the northwest is your kind of direction you're going. And so are you all gonna go ahead and take your long rest here before you head out up into the mountains, or you want to make some travel today?
My 2 cents is I think we should rest here before in trying to get all of our ducks in a row, and then we can start heading out in the morning, kind of get a fresh start. But that's my 2 cents.
Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
Zagreal does not look good right now.
Oh no.
We should
I will
wait.
be fine if we need to leave. I feel as though expediency is important.
In that case, with me being the caretaker, I'll be sure to, as a ritual, so this will take some time to set up, do that spell.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
I don't care. It's fine.
Okay, and then the tiny hut.
I need
I
to
mean, he makes a
add
good
him
point
to
about making
this.
good time. We should be urgent about it, I guess. And I can make some potions real quick. just like patch you up. I mean, if I can patch you up, like looking at his wounds, like half cut in half.
Um,
Oh no, what time is it?
yeah. What time is it?
Most
thought
of the
it
way
was
through the day, like
early.
it's
Oh,
afternoon,
okay.
because like you were gonna hit landfall like sort of like morning time, but then you skipped
Veered
on the
off
coast all the
wildly.
way to the east.
Yeah.
Okay. Then
Um,
yeah, but
so
we
yeah,
can rest then.
it's about that time.
It's
Yeah.
about that time.
About that time.
I would ask short fuse. In the meantime, if you find ingredients for either alchemist potion or acid potions or vials, let me know because I would love for you to make some if you can. If not, don't worry about it.
Yeah, alchemist potion. What is that called? I mean,
Alchemist
that's
fire
all
is
my
what you're
potions.
trying
Yeah,
to say.
alchemist fire. Basically, I'd be looking to use those in conjunction with catapult because I figure that's a really really nice combination.
I would say if you're trying using that for catapult, it would replace the attack roll, but you wouldn't get the catapult damage plus the alchemist fire damage.
Okay.
Um. So yeah,
I have 9 hit die.
you have more.
Do I?
Yeah, because you have durable. So remember I sent you the message on how your character works, and you have a button that recharges hit dice.
Yeah, I do remember that. I was gonna have.
You
A
also
hard
regain all of your
time
hit
with that.
dice on the end of a long rest.
Yeah, I remember that part.
But yeah, you have a button that recharges like 4
Under
hit
bonus
dice.
action.
I don't know. It's under it's a bonus action.
Okay.
Well, no, one. It's not a bonus action. It's like a free action because I just can't edit hit dice in Foundry.
I figured that.
But the durable is the thing that heals you, and that is a bonus action.
Okay.
The hit dice HD recharge is the recharge your hit dice when you've used them.
Okay. Cool.
So
Number of hit dice equals to the roll. Okay. Cool.
Before we
I've
head
pulled
out,
up. I've got like my whole sheet of. I'm gonna be reading as we go over this stuff.
yeah.
I guess
yeah,
before
go
we go
ahead.
anywhere, I would say
I'll go back.
uh,
Go ahead and do any of your daily prep right now.
Transform and call my weapon.
What do you call it?
Folkvanger.
Good.
I say Screechcha when I call it, which means screech in whatever language I picked at the time. Can't remember.
But yeah, prepare spells and all of that goodness.
it's already. Make that potion. I want to keep that one. Shouldn't have that anymore.
Shouldn't.
Okay. Oh yes.
Okay, should be good. Let me see how many other potions I have. Right. Yes. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
Ricky,
Oh, I still
Yes.
have gone.
are the spells set on a martyr, or are they change in the morning for the certain spells?
Well,
The ones that are not.
they are prepared like clerics are. That's
Okay.
why you have every spell on your character sheet.
Okay. I was just asking.
Yeah,
It's-
that's why you have a million spells.
Yeah, I see that.
And yeah, and your rules for that are under spellcasting in your character sheet.
Mhm.
I may have deleted the one that's in Foundry just because it's kind of useless.
Mhm.
But yeah, so definitely read through that because you have a certain number that you can prepare, but you also have a couple that are always prepared for your subclass.
Right.
I believe they're the two at the top
They are the two at the top. Yeah.
because I just moved them there. But yeah, so look up how many you can prepare a day. I think it's, I forget what it is. Probably like 6 or 8 or something like that. Probably like, yeah. I'll look.
I'm trying to find it at least.
Got it. You wisdom plus half your martyr level, so wisdom plus 4, so 6.
So I get 6.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
So 6, not including the 6 that are prepared. So.
Gotcha.
All right. Is everyone good?
I saw in my inventory I still have that mushroom. Did I not say I wanted to change that mushroom into the
Oh yeah, we
the
can
potion?
do that. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. That's like I really hope I said that. I know we talked about it.
Yeah, having access to revivify is pretty good.
Yeah.
I would
We can
agree.
do that later. Later at some point is fine, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll say you have done it. I just don't have a item prepared for it.
No problem. Yeah, the mushroom can represent it. That's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. I can just change this to prepared.
Yeah. Then otherwise, good to go.
But you do need. No, you don't. I was gonna say I had the diamond cost in there, but I think I baked that into the into like the cost of that item,
Hmm.
quote unquote.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So, all right. So are we good? We ready to go? Ready to head out? Everybody good?
Yep.
No more
Yeah.
changes. Locked
Yeah.
in.
Locking
Locked and
in.
loaded.
Yeah, I'm more locked in.
War locked
Final answer.
in. Did you pass out potions?
Yeah, that should have.
I got
but,
one.
Okay. Did
I'm not going to
Dan-
call out Captain Sparkles because there's no benefit to me being faster than everyone.
And also, mountains.
Yeah. I mean, Captain Sparkles can handle mountains. He's a well trained magical horse.
So yeah, so with that, you all find yourselves ready to make way. Assuming that you go this way, your first
like
obstacle.
between the two cities.
Well, yeah.
Mhm.
Your first obstacle is going to be a large mountain range. So as we
This looks awesome.
move,
Thank you.
we'll say. Let me look on my map and see what the scale is here, because I believe I didn't transfer it over. That's 100 miles. So yeah, you've got about 30 or so miles through the mountain range that you got to make. So it's a good couple days travel to get through the mountain range.
Yeah, that's a lot of time in a mountain range.
Yeah. And so for that purpose, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this, and I'm going to do this. We're going to go into a skill challenge.
Cool.
We are going to use as the backdrop for the skill challenge a map that I made for an encounter I decided not to do.
Nice. Get us some screen time.
Yeah,
Cool map though.
Yeah,
I
I
know.
agree.
I'm going to move you guys all the way over here. So we'll just say, let's go ahead and do this guy. So as we've done skill challenges in the past, you will come up with a. This is actually way too big of a map for this, but it's fine.
Okay.
You will come up with a difficulty for the person that is going after you, and how you're, an obstacle in your way, as it were. So, for the purposes of that, Zagriel, what difficulty is Celise going to face for her skill challenge?
And the scenario is we're just traveling through the mountains.
Yeah.
Or like what is it? Like is there anything more specific than that we should consider or more general?
Not as of yet. I will
Okay.
I will pipe in if I think of something, or
Sure.
as things happen.
Okay. A strange looking mountain goat of some sort, jumps into the path and it jumps up. And as it jumps up, it kicks down some rocks that starts a rock slide. But as the rocks come up, Cougar jumps up too.
So it's a rock cougar slide?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a double whammy.
The cougar came up after the goat.
Oh man. I will go ahead and use acrobatics to nimbly dodge everything.
All right,
What
give me an
about the rest
acrobatics
of
roll.
the group?
17 is a success. All right. So as this goat and cougar sort of nimbly bimbly jump and start causing a rock slide on you, Celise sort of gathers you all up, and you deftly hop, jump, and leap your way across the chasm. All right. Celise, what is Short Fuse facing?
So like we start like traveling through and actually here 1 second. I need to roll to see who does it. Not me. Short Fuse actually himself steps on a trap, and a spear pokes out of a wall near him. And a second later, we see some kobolds like watching us, and we find out we're in trapped kobold area.
So I'm sure
I
if
just
he's stuck in the
imagine
trap.
No, you're not stuck in a trap, but we're in a scary trapped area.
I just
You hit, like, a
imagined the
pressure
sand
plate.
people.
Oh my god. So many kobolds.
There were kobolds on this map in one of the iterations, so I just pulled them from where I had them. So yeah,
Really?
you're surrounded by kobolds. Yeah, they're legitimately.
That's great.
They were part of one of the ideas I had. So yeah, kobolds are attacking you, Short Fuse. They're all like standing in nice little perfect plus sign patterns, actually.
They're all surrounding us. I don't know. I could try to. I was gonna say I could like sleight of hand and like distract them with something, but they've seen us, so they're all around us. What can we do? I could like use my knowledge of like terrain with nature to try to find a way like down the slope as a getaway.
So nature.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, go for it. 15 is not enough.
Mm.
So as you sort of like feel the wind and you're like, oh, okay. I think if we can get him to like get on this like edge of the cliff, the wind will just like blow him off. It actually blows you guys off, and you like all tumble down to the level below. That is a failure. So what does I think Griselda's up next? What
Oh, yes.
does Griselda face?
Now that we're off the path, we don't know how to get back to where we are. It's like the map is super detailed, so we have to figure out how to get back to kind of where we were going. So maybe we're like kind of lost.
Okay, so
Griselda,
Griselda, you guys are lost.
yep, she would take some time to kind of renegotiate where everyone is, using her investigation skill to try to look to see where we were, and look forward to see the best way to go back on the path where we need to be.
Sure. Investigation. Yep. That works. So yeah, you all Griselda sort of in looking around finds a small like switchback path that leads back into where you guys wanted to be, and you can look behind you, like sort of across a small ravine are all of the kobolds, all looking down to where you were, getting ready to throw spears. And they're like, some of them are throwing spears at just like random rocks and stuff and things like that. So Griselda, what does Zagreel face for his challenge?
A family of mountain goats that are jumping down.
No, we already did goats.
Okay.
Mm.
I was gonna go a different route for it, but we will see a rather large, um, the rock slide caused several boulders to land in the middle of our path that we need to get by as best as we can, without disrupting or letting the kobolds know of our location.
All right, Zagreel, there's rocks in the way.
Hmm. I climb over them.
There's a lot of them,
Mm.
and that won't help the rest of your group.
Oh, hey, there we are.
I was getting there.
Sorry, I was still down at the section where we fell. I was looking at
Oh.
kobolds.
Yeah.
Mm. We need to be fast.
We'd have to get over the rocks one by one with Zagreal like dragging us.
Okay. I'm just gonna physically move them all over.
All right, give me an athletics check.
Or can we? How does it look right here? Does
Pretty
it look
steep.
like we could? Does it look
You
like
could
we
climb
could
down
scale
and
it?
around, possibly. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to try that?
Yeah.
This is also like it's not one for like this is just a representation. It's not a
Yeah.
real.
No, I gotcha. I was
But
trying to make it
that's
more
fine.
exciting the way I was doing it.
Sure, yeah. Athletics to climb down for everybody.
And I will run like a guide rope first.
Okay, roll in athletics to roll your guide rope. 23. All right. So with Zagreel's like strength and valor, he sort of like goes down around and then comes back up on the other side running a guide rope for the rest of the party. Boop, 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 boop. And you all get to the other side of the rock slide. Zagreel, what is Celise finding?
I just really wanted that moment of like the dwarves on the side of the mountain. Sorry, I was enjoying that.
Did I not describe it well enough?
No, it was good.
Okay.
I was savoring it, man. Come on.
All right.
Uh, Um,
You hear the din of kobolds as they clitter clatter up on top and over the rocks, chasing you all.
well, I mean, we've obviously got this jump that we're gonna have to make across to get across the cliffs to over the river. So that's it.
All right, Celise, there's a jump across a small ravine with a rushing river underneath. It looks like it's pretty
But
far down.
also, a flying alligator jumps up and snaps really high.
All right. There's an alligator in the mountains, Celise. You're pretty sure that's
Okay.
that's not something that normally happens, but there it is. Ah, jumps up. Gnashing its
also
teeth.
on
I
a-
mean,
It's also on a cart that's being led by tiny oxen, like 100 of them. I'm just kidding.
No, you said it. Give me a second. But no, there's a jump in front of you, Celise.
there's no alligator. Yeah.
No, there's no alligator. They fucking
Okay.
don't exist in the mountains. But yeah, there is a river with rapids. It definitely looks like if you fall, you would tumble and tumble and tumble, and it would be very unpleasant.
Yeah, I'm very good at these types of things. I am going to, as we're, the kobolds are coming after us too.
Yeah, they're running.
Okay. I'm gonna see. No, I'm just gonna. I'm just gonna fireball the kobolds to give us time to slowly approach this jump problem.
All right, roll an Arcana check. All right, you fireball them. You get a lot of them. They fail their saves, in case you're
Uh-huh.
wondering. And you guys get a little bit closer, and you're now on the precipice of the jump. Celise, to short fuse.
Yeah. So short fuse. We are on the precipice of a jump. And as we're looking underneath this mountain ridge, we see there's a little cave, and out props a bridge troll who says he can get us across if you come to a deal with him.
Dealing with trolls is never easy. I think can I maybe distract him with some magic while we get across? Is there a bridge already that we can use? So I see a bridge maybe.
No, there's no bridge. There is a troll
bridge.
though, who's offering to help you get across.
Uh-huh.
Can I impress him?
You gotta pay the troll toll if you want to get the boys home.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I could try to use Yeah, I mean, if there's a troll and he's already seen us, I'm not sure what to do with the troll. Gotta try to get past
Not
the troll.
either.
Yeah.
Just talk to him.
Yeah, just talk to him.
I mean, yeah, with my
He's a
terrible
bridge
numbers for
troll.
that. Yeah, I'm so good at that. What would that be even? Insight into the troll?
Your goat friend hops down to your right.
Can probably use animal handling, but I don't even have good in that.
No, the birds hate you at least.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I don't have anything good. I can try to see if I can offer medicinal services to the troll. He probably doesn't see a doctor out here very often. In exchange for passage.
Yeah,
Look
roll
at
it.
his face, dude.
Roll it.
Hey, that was a good roll.
I love it.
Trolls, you
That's
regenerate health.
Trolls
Yes.
regenerate health.
Of all the things you could offer a troll, medical services.
Yeah, but regenerating health doesn't get rid of like other things.
So you sit down and you talk about his
Divide us
childhood
into
trauma
disease.
for a little bit.
Mhm.
Because you can't regenerate mental health damage. And he's, very receptive of it. All the kobolds are just sitting there sort of like, well, you can't interrupt. They're having a moment.
Yeah, I gotta have our meeting.
They're sitting there rethinking their lives as they listen.
And the troll picks up and bites the goat's head off
Oh.
because it was hungry and says, "Thank you." And he grabs all of you in its big arms and throws you across the hole.
That's not a bridge troll.
Um,
Unless that was just how he decided to do it. I mean, it actually has bridges.
and you see in front of you the entrance to a small cave.
I do feel like 3 of us would be pretty easy for him to throw over that jump.
I mean, yeah. It's like a 5-foot gap. It's not that
Yeah.
big of a deal.
It's 10 feet. Celeste can't make that.
But you all see in front of you the entrance to a cave. You hear the sounds of a tribe of kobolds from the north pressing down on you, and from the south traveling as well.
Well, we've got the troll to protect us from the south.
Oh no, he fell into the water.
Oh no, he's slick with blood from the.
He threw so hard that he like stumbled down.
Yeah, pretty much, and he falls. He falls.
Oh,
He falls.
our troll friend.
Blah. Okay. And so yeah, you see behind you a entrance to a small cave. Kobolds bearing down on you from all sides.
Are we out of the skill
Run
challenge,
in.
or is it Griselda's turn?
A little bit. We'll break. Yeah, I mean, you guys all fucking rolled really well, so nothing. I think you failed one.
Yeah, that was me.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, so you find yourselves here. The kobolds don't seem to get closer than about the distance they are.
Well, at least we'll be safe from one problem if we go in here. And Celeste will walk into the cave.
Historically, would I know the association between kobolds and dragons?
Maybe.
Want you to roll history?
I mean, I would be following Celeste into the cave.
You can, as the rest of your party goes into the cave. The entrance isn't big enough for like a dragon.
Okay.
For what it's worth.
I would follow everyone else in. I guess I would mention. Well, we should probably definitely distance ourselves from the kobolds because typically they like to gather around dragons and be their servants.
And so, as Griselda's sort of saying this, you all make your way into this cave. This doesn't look particular. It doesn't look like it's manufactured. It looks like it's like just a natural cave formation. And you find yourselves in sort of the center of this like small room, essentially. It doesn't look like anything has particularly like taken up residence here in a while. But go ahead and get a perception check for him, everybody. So yeah, with that, I'll say, Griselda, you see you start looking at the like sort of stone floor of this cave, and you start like you tap it a couple of times, and it feels kind of almost like it has a weird sound to it. You're not sure exactly what.
I think there's something weird around here. This. She knocks again. Do you hear that? That doesn't sound normal. Maybe we should take a closer look.
Perhaps it is indeed worth looking at. I would like to get down and put my ear to the ground.
I
You
would.
hear the faint. You hear like almost like a gurgling sound.
Okay. Water. There is water beneath us. Running, rushing water.
Well,
Yeah, we just passed by a bunch of water.
Yes, but it is very thin below us. The ground. We could potentially break through to the water.
but wouldn't that take us back out to the sea?
Depends on which side of the mountains you're on.
I
Very
don't
true.
know how rivers work.
There's a line that determines if it goes to one sea or the other.
Yeah, would we know where we are enough to?
Give me a nature check. Yeah, I'll say, Griselda and Shortfuse, you think that you're on the north side of the mountain range, or at the very least, like you're on like that side of the line,
Mhm.
because you guys sort of like went up and then like around a little bit, and so it's very possible.
I think we very well might be far enough into the mountain that if we take this, we might be able to go down the mountain a little faster. But it could be very dangerous. We don't know where this might lead to, if it's completely underground or what.
Better odds than where we're at now.
I would agree. Shortfuse, could I ask you a favor?
I mean, yeah, if I could do something.
Perhaps make one of your little tricks that you showed me. Get through the ground.
Oh, one of the explosions, or one of the acids.
One of the explosions.
Well, before we do that, do you want me to make sure that everyone can breathe water before we try to go down this venture? The last thing I think we'd want is for anyone to drown.
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Yes, but quickly.
It's not memorized, so I would probably cast it as a ritual.
It's 10 minutes.
Yes, but quickly.
You can't rush good magic.
I don't think we have time.
Also, I don't think you can cast. Oh yeah, it is a ritual. There it is. Yeah, it's oh, yeah, that's the symbol for ritual. Okay. Yeah, it's 10 minutes.
Okay. I will go ahead and immediately start casting water breathing for everyone.
What's it like outside of the cave right now?
You hear this like chittering of small voices. And you hear sort of scratching like in the ground and stonework above you.
Can we still see the entrance to the cave from where we are?
I'll say there's like a little dog leg.
Okay, I could try to cave it in,
I
like the entrance.
think that anything we should do right now would be better than nothing. They are not stupid creatures as some might think. They can definitely make plans.
Well, if we're sure it's water down there, and that's the plan is to be able to breathe water, then yeah, trying to delay them, I guess, is definitely a tactic we could use. Do I think I could cause the cave in without, you know, killing us?
The cave in of the entrance or the ground that
Yeah.
you're on.
No, the entrance, the ground that we're on, I'm assuming we're going to get through.
You can
Or
also
find out.
faintly hear them above us.
I mean, maybe. Like it's all fucking stone. Like it doesn't like besides the floor, none of this looks like precarious, right? So like blowing like actually like caving in the entrance of a stone cave is not easy.
Yeah.
Like you could do it, but you would have to like drill like charges into, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And also, you don't have like infinite stone above you. Like you only have this is sort of like a mesa or plateau on top. So you only have a couple of feet of stone above you, right?
Okay. Yeah.
If you risk it, it could cave in everything. Or they could just get to us from above.
I don't know. We might be able to jam him at the cave entrance while Nan casts the water breathing. Think we should try to hold him? They're just little guys.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too big of an issue.
Assuming they don't try to smoke us out.
On that note, you hear this tink, tink, tink as something gets thrown into the cave entrance, followed by and smoke, acrid, like acidic smoke almost, begins to fill the cave.
Everyone cover your mouths! Get through the
We're good.
floor!
Oh, that's not good. Yeah, presumably now we do not have time for.
Yeah, let's all
the
break
water
the
breathing.
floor and get into this water and start tubing.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm assuming I can pick a section that we're not close enough to that I can try to explode through.
Yeah.
I can try to like drill a hole down and like shove an explosive in there and be like, all right, get back.
Easy enough. And so yeah, with that, and you blow open a 3 or 4 foot like section of this stone floor, and you can see that like the actual floor appears to have been eroded away by water over centuries, but not to the point of like there's a rushing river. Like this was a slow erosion, and you can see that like you can see water below you, but it's kind of far. And you can see there is like this like almost like cavern system that it is like burrowed out of the stonework over millennia. And you can see the entrance of like a cave system, like in Terraria when you open up into a new like cave system. That's what it is. And you do see water down there, but it's not like up a raging river. It's like there's this like small like river stream that has been doing this for a long time.
Well, it goes for a long way, but it's a way out. I mean, the water's got to go somewhere.
Well, it's a lot safer than having to deal with kobolds and a possible dragon.
Jumps in.
All right.
Is it far enough that we would take like it would hurt?
Well, he's got the HP to survive it, so.
I mean, I think the rest of us have those coins from a while ago.
Yeah, I don't have a coin.
Yeah. So
Yeah, let's go ahead and we'll get athletics checks from everybody.
Well, they have those coins.
It's Featherfall coins?
yeah, I think we should each have a Featherfall coin.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, then we'll get an athletics check from just Zagriel. 23.
That's good.
All
He's
right.
very athletic.
Yeah. And so yeah, so you all with your Featherfall coins and with your immense HP pools, make your way down, and you sort of Zagriel, you sort of have to like jump from like outcropping to outcropping to outcropping to outcropping, and you essentially, but you jump down maybe like 150 feet into this like small like basin area with the that sort of like levels out into this like gravelly, like sandy beach that runs alongside this river.
Okay.
And the rest of your party follows suit. It is dark, by the way. Good thing Balin's not here.
Don't tieflings not have dark vision or something stupid?
No, tieflings have dark vision.
You have dark
Okay.
vision.
Cool. Oh, I do. Yeah. We can all see in the dark.
Yeah.
To an extent,
I
yeah.
think so.
You know, I have a crystal like neck piece for a while ago that I can equip.
I'll
Oh, yeah.
So I can pull that out of the bag and put that on while we're figuring out light.
yeah, I'll just pull my sword out and cast light.
Okay.
Shed bright light.
Sure. So yeah, so you all make your way. You all make your way following this river for probably, I would say, a couple of hours. At which point, and it's steadily going downward. There's this like gravel, sort of shore that you've been walking on this whole time, and gradually that like rock gravel turns like a little bit more solid, and like it's a nice walk-in area. But after a couple of hours, I'm gonna go ahead and see who sees stuff.
Sure, if you've
Jesus
been spending
Christ.
too much in the caves.
Yeah, it hits harder. And so yeah, Griselda and Zagriel, you see like on the ahead of you on the cave wall, sort of a cutout that is sharp and angular, sort of like a rectangular pentagon sort of shape, sort of humanoid sized.
Well, that's an odd thing over there.
It seems like some sort of doorway.
Perhaps we should try to take a look, see if maybe it's an exit.
Damn it. I wanted
What?
to take detect magic and I didn't.
That's
Okay.
sad for you.
It is. I was too lazy.
So close.
Yeah.
Lazy to do the thing I told you to do.
No, I was doing it. There's just so much to take in.
Oh, okay.
So, I want to go up and inspect it.
Sure. Give me an investigation check.
I will try to have a
Seems like a
firebolt.
pretty interesting way to cut stone. No, it's natural. Crazy.
It does appear to be some sort of pathway.
Should we follow?
Well, what else do we have to do?
Does it look like it's been
what's it-
recently used?
No.
Okay. Just making sure it's not any different than anything else.
No.
I mean, one way's
Perhaps
as
we
good
should
as
take
another.
this as a way out.
There doesn't seem to be a better option.
Yeah, I'd say follow it then.
Sure. So you all follow this pathway, and as it progresses, it gets more and more worked, and you start seeing like almost like worked brick and stone until it transitions into an actual like stone passageway. Maybe about 10 or 15 minutes of walking, fairly carefully down this passageway. You happen upon a door. On the outside of the door is this old rusted black iron, and The only like identifying marks is this symbol of like a crescent moon, sort of like halfway, like in between the two doors.
Is it locked?
And you can go and see.
I guess I'll go up to it and inspect it. Not sure what it is. I don't think we should try it. Got nowhere else to go.
I suppose we should. I think we've been pulled in this particular direction, and I feel it gently tugging.
Yeah, short fuse will try it.
All right. You sort of like look, and it does appear like there was a lock at one point, but it is rusted and like fused shut. You don't think that like you sort of like grab your lock picks and you sort of like feel around a little bit, and there's nothing doing. It is not able to be opened, but not because it's locked.
Is it breakable? Maybe.
Maybe
It's just like a stone slut.
it's a metal door that is
Oh, okay.
so
it's
old that it
metal.
has been rusted.
Okay,
Right.
I have
Can
an
I
idea.
use mend to fix it?
1 second. I'm gonna do this guy real quick. All of you. What languages do you know, Griselda?
Second. I know Draconic, Infernal, Elvish off the top of my head.
Sure. You see sort of on like the scrolling around the door. It's very rusted, and you sort of like scrape a little bit off, and in Draconic, you can see the words, "By her decree, the world shall kneel."
Do I see any iconography that might be related to some sort of deity?
Only what I've already told you.
Would I recognize that crescent as being belonging to a specific deity?
I don't know. Check your notes. Meanwhile, Zagreel
Yes.
said you wanted to open the door.
Oh, yes. So, perhaps we could, he pulls out a javelin of lightning.
Sure.
By the way, Griselda would relate that information to everyone. It says here in Draconic, by her decree, everyone. You said by her decree, everyone should bow.
I think Neil.
Neil, thank you.
I forget. It was a crescent moon and what?
Just a crescent moon is all I said.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I said it was like split between the two doors, but that's just because it's a big symbol.
Okay. I see.
I'd like to stick the javelin of lightning into where the keyhole would have been. And
Okay.
shoot the lightning.
Does rust transmit electricity?
Isn't that how you clean rust with like electro?
I don't
Like-
think like roll damage. I mean,
Rust doesn't conduct electricity easily, unlike iron, which is a metallic conductor.
Does it break it open or anything?
Did you 16? It maybe knocks off some of the rust.
Let me try to see if
36
I can
damage
fix it here.
knocks off some rust.
What's the plus
Yeah.
10 from, John?
Or the 16? Oh, it's from a smite.
Yeah, you can't. That's not how this works.
That's how I made
Not how
it.
any of this works.
I'm
No,
just
it's-
using my class abilities.
No, the lightning does not derust the door.
I'm not trying to de-rust the door per se. I'm trying to get the lock off.
It's built into the door.
Electrolysis is the process for.
Yeah,
It's a
that's what
it's a door with a lock, John.
Mm.
Like in the center.
Can Surefuse find a way to like use a chemical and dissolve the rust or get it off there? Maybe.
Can
I
you
use
discharge
mend-
through the door?
Yeah, I
Can
can.
I
try.
use
Yeah.
mend to fix it?
That's what you asked
You're-
earlier. You asked that and then we got sidetracked.
Yes.
I have to read mend. Mending.
Hold on. I'll link it.
I'm reading
The
it.
cantrip.
Yeah, demending.
Okay.
The whole door is bigger than 1 foot in any dimension, unfortunately. The lock is sort of built into the door.
Okay.
I don't really care. It's a fucking door. You guys are 9th level. Kick the goddamn thing down. It'll be fine.
Uh huh.
Yeah.
Doors are always the enemy.
Yeah, like
kick it
this is
down.
more. You're making this more complicated. Roll a strength check. This is more complicated than you guys are thinking. There you go.
Yeah.
Hey, it didn't even need to
Do
take
what you're
time
good
for that
at.
20.
When my idea didn't work. God damn it!
How'd you do it,
Um,
Zagreal? Like a shoulder charge or like a spin kick?
No, I just
like
oh,
Spartan kicked it.
just Spartan kicked it.
Yeah.
Well, if there's anything here, they'll definitely know we're here.
I think this is a dangerous place, but
I've never been stealthy.
Yeah, that being said, as you enter, you get this like whiff of just old, like in
Musty.
dust and must and a little bit of mold, just because it's near some water. But you get that feeling this has not seen any movement or living activity in quite a long time. In front of you, you see a handful of statues that sort of appear to kind of be dragonborn almost. Like they're all kind of like a little bit hulkish, and like a little bit like brutish and a little bit more lizard-like than like dragonborn that you've seen out in the cities or what have you. And there's like 5 of them sitting in front of you.
do these look familiar to Zagreal as far as creatures go? Or the armor
roll.
or anything like that?
I will say, not short fuse. Give me a history check.
Not me.
Yeah, not you.
I have +3 too.
I mean, yeah,
It just
doesn't
makes
help when
me
you roll a
sad.
3.
No, it doesn't.
So, Lise and Griselda, give me a history check as well.
Rolled a 4.
God damn.
well, Griselda have good history. Salvaged slightly, but not
yeah.
much.
We don't know
Nah.
shit.
Yeah, nah. You literally every single person rolled a 3, except Celise, who rolled a 4. Yeah, fucking.
I would
dragon-
like to deceive the statue into telling me. Or wait, are we past that part?
So yeah,
Oh
see these
my
statues in front of you.
gosh.
They
I would
look
like to
really
use
realistic.
Inspiration
From what?
from wishing.
No.
Damn it! All right.
But yeah, so you see them in front of you. They're not in like normal statue poses either. They're like in weird, not like contorted, but they're just like in weird poses. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it.
Do they look like they were mid-action when they stopped moving?
Maybe. You'd have to, get closer to see.
It's a weird way for them to stand.
I'll get closer and investigate them.
Zagriel's gonna reach for his. Well, he's already got his sword out with his light, and he's just gonna be like, Griselda! And that's it.
So, Griselda, as you sort of start looking these statues over, they are incredibly lifelike to the point that, like, their armor and their clothes, like, you can see, like, rivets and bits of steel. They are all, like, heavily armored. These look like creatures that were going to war. And as you sort of like reach out and like touch one of them, it moves a little bit as each of these statues, one by one, start coming to life. Rather, they were already alive.
Before I forget, do we want to use the temporary bonus from the meal now?
Yeah, I was gonna do
The-
that. Go and
Okay,
roll the temp HP. We'll say roll it and we'll reduce it by 1/3. It's fine.
What was the CR of it?
That's a good question.
35.
We'll say 10 is fine.
Not even close.
So you could just roll what, like 6, 7?
It's I'm trying to d6s, so 10d6.
Yeah.
Well, that's not good that they moved.
All right. So 20 temp HP for everybody.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm going to add that.
I'd like to yell out in Draconic.
Do you know Draconic?
I do.
All right. Well, you can get to that on your turn.
Okay.
All right. Did everybody add their temp HP? No, I'll do it for short fuse.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay. All right. Roll initiative. All right. And with that,
Where's my. I didn't roll initiative.
I have
Yeah,
you
but-
at
Yeah,
10.
rolled for us.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just did it. Okay.
Did it
Yeah.
roll mine
I-
an advantage?
Yeah,
Yes,
I
it
see it now.
did.
I'm just checking.
Yeah. Sorry, I hit the wrong button. I hit roll all instead of roll NPCs.
Okay.
I normally don't do that because I like to let you guys roll it, but I hit the wrong one. So, anyways, so yeah, as they come to life, they turn. The one next to Celise sort of turns, like bares its fangs, and
Goes red.
and I disconnect from the game because I'm great.
You did. Saw that.
Yeah, I'm gonna reload. But yeah, it sort of bears its fangs, and like they're definitely more animalistic than you would expect from like a humanoid of this sort of stature. Like looking at it, you think it's like, oh, this looks like a dragonborn, but like they don't act like intelligent normal people.
Hmm.
All right, and there we go. It wouldn't let me target, so I had to reload. It pulls out a dagger and swipes at Celise. 20 to hit.
That's what I would do too if I were him.
Yeah. You need to have resistance to poison damage.
Yes, we do.
So let me add all that. Do that where?
That would reduce that damage by 1 because he rolled 2 1s for poison damage.
I picked poison for today for my resistance.
Don't we get
Alright.
it from the food or something?
Yes,
do.
you get it from the
Mhm.
food. That's what I'm saying. You all should have that, which I am working on doing right now. Randomly, that it comes up. Sorry. It's an ability that I can't like just make a thing for because it's so dependent on like what you fight.
Right.
All right, so Salish, you can heal back 1 poison damage.
Uh-huh.
And you can go and do that, and it is going to take its second multi-attack. 21 to hit.
Jesus.
20 damage. Reduced to 15, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah, he rolled
Real good that time.
really well. Next one up. Draconian. It's gonna run up to Zagriel and attack with his daggers. 18 to hit, misses. 13 to hit, misses. There, it's more like it. All right. Coming from around the side, short fuse. Another of these creatures. This one with sort of a longer face. Takes a short sword attack. 12 misses. 8 misses.
Good old low roll. That's what we need here.
Coming around the side. Running to you. That one's high. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
9 damage. 17 to hit. 11 damage. All right. The one that next to Griselda is going to stab out with his daggers. 15 misses. 12 misses. Yes, at least just got unlucky. Speaking of... 24 to hit, 15 to hit. And short fuse, your go. As all these dragonborn or draconian born from stone begin assailing you all.
Yeah, definitely not ideal. So I'll see these 3 in front of me and be like, oh, that's not good. I'll shoot this one with a regular bomb. I think I'll do the fire one to make the little fire damage area. They can take some extra damage. And I'll just exclude myself from the blast.
Sure.
I'll slap that guy with that. And then they can't make reaction attacks against me now.
All right.
I think that's what it says. Let me read it again. When you make a ranged attack against a creature within 5 feet, you don't provoke opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hit those guys and be like, oh, that's not
Well, for a close quarter shot,
good. Yeah.
you only made the attack against one.
I see. So the others they don't get caught like in the blast radius. It doesn't count.
You didn't make an
Just 'cause I
attack
only
roll
target-
against them.
Okay. That makes sense.
Yeah.
That's not going to work out, is it? Yeah, it's not good. So I'll use my bonus to drop the flashbang
Yep, that works.
and do that.
There's other stuff you could do. It's just
Mhm. I don't know if I need to, but I think I can, like, literally do that. Sorry.
that's fine. You don't. It's fine. Just
Yeah,
you
I
can
don't
just
know if it matters or not.
No, it's fine.
But yeah. Like, oh, that's not good. Not good at all. Assuming the door is still open, so I could ride it back into it, but this is probably where I need to be, just on the other side of him.
Sure.
Like, oh, there's nowhere to go. Not good. See, so that was action, bonus, move. Yeah.
Yep.
That was it.
All right.
Where's the turn thing? There it is.
All right. And so the Draconian in front of Griselda is going to take his attacks. It's 18 to hit. Healed. Makes it miss.
Oh, thank Christ.
I believe. Should still have. Yeah, you haven't been hit yet. That shield isn't working. I need to double look at it again. He's gonna take a second attack. 16.
That would also miss if the 18
Yeah.
misses.
No, yeah. I mean the shield just is not set up right. I need to look into it.
Okay.
That's fine. All right, and Zagreal.
Gonna run up one spot and yell in Draconic. We need not fight. We did not mean to invade your home.
The weak have no power here. Kneel and serve, and we might spare you. It's the one in front of you, the big one saying.
Okay. Okay. I was prepared for that. I will,
You're prepared for saying I'm sorry won't work against the angry dragons?
yeah.
Okay. Fair.
Instead, I am going to attempt to cast blindness on him.
Okay.
Is there a goddess they're referring to Takesis? Who's dead?
So I gotta use this,
Probably.
right? Yes.
Yep.
And then I gotta use this.
He succeeds.
God damn it. I run up one more, and that's my turn, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean your DC isn't like your wisdom's
It's not super high. I
Yeah.
know.
All right. Anything else? It's action. Yeah.
I'm sure there's a bonus action I can do, but I just run up one more and get into his face and just say back to him in Draconic, well, I'll show you weak.
He just succeeded on his cell against you, but okay. Griselda.
How tall is the ceiling?
Fairly tall.
More than 10 feet?
Maybe. Probably. No. No, probably about 10 feet, yeah.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to cast Wall of Stone.
Okay. What do you want to do with Wall of Stone?
Make a wall of stone that resembles that. Basically using all 10 of my stones to basically fortify that. Fully knowing more than likely they're going to break out, but it'll give us time to deal with the other 3. So it should be about a foot thick.
What's the total distance it can go?
I can have 10 10 by 10 walls. And that is enough for 4 10 by 10 walls, so double that up. I don't mind taking a hit for 2 of them. That'd be basically using 8 walls, which would be 12 inches thick, AC of 15, I think, and 30 hit points per inch of thickness.
Okay.
Awesome. And I am going to. If I can actually do it.
Yeah, no, it's fine. I was gonna say but you guys don't like take up that entire space, so that's fine.
I will move over there and end my turn.
How
You'll
much
say-
HP do they have?
Each wall.
AC 30 per inch of thickness. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
they're 12
HP 30
inches.
per inch.
Yeah, so 30 times
So it has
12.
Yeah, so it has just a fucking ton of HP. All right.
I will shout out to everyone as I back over here saying that won't keep them out for long. So please hurry.
1, 2, 3, 4. Here. There we go. 4 of 12. Celise, you're good. Celise.
Oh, I'm muted, I see. I'm going to cast Lashing Tendrils, aka Lightning Tendrils.
Gotcha.
And then I don't really have that many bonus actions. So I'm just going to stay here.
All right.
Because all my bonus actions are spells I can't cast because I cast a spell.
Yeah. That do happen. He's going to take some short attacks. Misses you. Crits you.
Did he, 1 second. When a creature comes within 5 feet or begins its turn there, did he take the lightning damage or does it not work anymore?
It probably doesn't work anymore. What's
see.
the damage die?
It's 66.
Okay. 24. Well, that sucks for him.
Cool.
And he dies before he hits you.
Nice.
So we'll do that. And we will undo that. There we go.
Cool.
All right. Okay, yeah, the overtime, the like starting your turn works. It's just not the
I
ending.
see. The walking in. Okay, cool.
Yeah, because he took 5d6.
Right, he made the save.
5d6 Rufio.
Oh, it's 5d6. My bad. I'm sorry. I lied to you.
Okay, he's gonna stay
He would've
dead, but
only-
you're gonna take the damage
Yeah, sure.
because that wouldn't have killed him.
No, he
Okay.
would. He would. We would have been like 2 or something short.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Is your health correct? 40.
Let me see. 40. That's with the damage from the 10. Yeah, that
it
seems
is.
right.
Okay. I was making
Uh-huh.
sure I undid and redid it correctly.
Yeah.
All right. Dagger to the face.
What
22.
the fuck?
He
They're
doesn't.
so good at attacking me.
Just you. 24.
Just me.
Just you. Hey, at least you're resistant to the poison damage. Thanks,
Yeah.
Griselda.
Thank you, Griselda.
You're welcome.
Oh my god.
Let's see, 13 to short fuse.
He
16
can't even
to
hit short fuse.
Yeah, you can't even hit me. I have the lowest AC, I think.
All right. What's this guy's speed? 30 feet. Did you use the overtime fire thing, Joe?
Yeah.
Roll a d6. Or whatever the damage is for the overtime.
I think it's half the bomb damage.
It's not a roll every turn? It can't be half the bomb damage.
Persist until the start of my next turn, and then, yeah, half bomb damage. They have to end their turn in the area.
Oh, end the turn, not start.
Yeah.
Okay, then that's fine.
Yeah, like
If
they
they're
can
not-
move out of it, but they can't stay there.
Yeah. This guy's gonna run around and use all his movement to run around the fucking thing. Because there's a stupid wall of stone there now. Yep.
Brilliant move. As a tower defense lover, just Wall of Stone was great there.
You're welcome.
Oh, this guy's speed is 40. Joy.
I miss Warcraft 3 tower defense with actual amazing, because all new tower defense, you just put towers on the outside of a path.
Yeah, it's stupid.
It sucks, yeah.
All right, another guy starts his turn in the shit. Short sword, 9 and
Thank God.
23.
Oh my god.
Short fuse.
Jesus.
This one guy has just been stabbing Celeste repeatedly, like in
Yeah.
the kidney. He's hit in the same place like 6 times.
I look bad for you too. Both light up and bonus inject police with one of my temp potions of greater healing, so it'd be 20 hit points. Is that enough?
Celeste.
What? Oh, it's 28? Yeah, should
Yeah.
be.
Okay, then yeah, do 20. I'll take one of those out of my
Whoops,
inventory.
I did damage to myself instead of changing it to...
Classic.
Yeah.
No worries. Okay, take this
There
out
we
of my
go.
Okay, so-
inventory.
Oh, also, by the way, okay, so stop. Short fuse. When you got close to Celeste, you got shocked by lightning.
Okay. Not good, but okay.
So he takes 5d6.
Oh, does it hit allies?
Pretty sure it hits everybody.
A creature comes within 5 feet or starts its turn there, yeah.
Well, that's not
Okay,
good.
so Celeste recasts the spell, and short fuse, you take 16 damage.
Okay.
Oof.
And
Ow.
recast the spell because it removed it when
Yeah.
you killed yourself.
When I killed myself.
And then short
I
fuse,
don't have any
you
spell
move back out, I assume.
Yeah. We'll move back out. Ow! That shocks. Not pleasant.
One second, I have to... There we go.
Let's see. So that was bonus and 10 feet of movement. I can't leave this guy's threat range.
Oh, it is up. Okay, cool.
I guess I can tell there's a bunch of guys clogged in there.
Yep.
and
Yeah, I
with the
mean
wall-
you can see like some shit going over here. And you
Oh,
like
that look good.
yeah.
I guess I want to target this one so I can hit these 3.
Sure. Are you just gonna use your regular bomb?
I think so. Yeah, I don't think there's any reason I'd do anything else.
Yeah.
Want to do as much damage as I can, but I can't prime because I already used my bonus.
Yep. So just target and use the auto splash one. But
Yeah.
the one up here is dead, by the way.
The one right above that, yeah, I can't hit
Yeah.
more than 3, right? I think I can only hit 3.
Yeah, you can hit these 3 or these 3.
Yeah. I guess I'll do this one since this one's starting next to Celeste and I'll take that damage already.
Sure.
So we'll do that. Okay, those 3. Bomb, auto splash, cast spell.
Boom!
Nice.
You kill 3 of them.
Nice.
Damn, nice.
Of
No, I hit the
note-
one in the lower left though. I thought the bomb only did a cross path.
Yeah, listen. Listen, shush. It's fine.
Okay.
On that
Cross or
note,
square?
I forgot to do this when Rufio killed the other one because it didn't exactly work right because of the spell. But as you hit short fuse bomb detonates, the creature as it like dies, it begins to turn to stone, and it starts releasing this noxious green gas, the one next to Solis. Which it's not going to let me do because it's incapacitated. So let's give it 1 HP to cast this. Solis, give me a Constitution saving throw.
For sure. I can do that.
Or let me see if it'll do it if I just do this. Oh, there you go. 10 fails. So you are restrained.
Uh-huh.
And you are beginning to be petrified and turn to stone.
Fuck. All right.
You must repeat the saving throw at the end of your next turn.
Uh-huh.
Or otherwise you are petrified for 1 minute.
Yeah.
That is that one. They all do this, by the way.
Yeah.
This guy needs to make some con saves. Pass. Cool. As all of his friends detonate. All right. Anything else, Refuse?
No, I think that's it. I don't want to move any farther. I don't think. Not going any closer to Solis, that's for sure.
All right. All right,
Smart.
Draconian. He's stuck behind the wall. He's gonna deal damage to the wall. And we'll call it 1 inch. Because some of his damage is poison. So I'm just counting the physical damage for it. Zagriel. Giant wall fucking springs up in front of you. You heard a bunch of explosions.
I did.
Griselda told
What
you
the hell
that,
is going
won't-
on here?
Griselda did say that won't last long.
I move in.
Sure.
And I will cast Inflict Wounds on this guy.
All right.
I don't know. Has any one of them been hurt more? Or is
Probably.
probably. Yeah. Sounds right. And then I need to spend my HP.
8 misses.
Jesus, fuck off.
Yep. Yeah, just make sure you use the same level spell as you cast it at.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. All right. That's your action. Zagriel reaches forward but doesn't seem to find purchase with his spell.
That's it.
All right.
Sad panda.
Say what?
Sad panda.
Yeah. Griselda.
Scorching Ray automation is out of date.
Yeah, probably.
Is that what it said?
Yeah, that's what it says in chat.
Oh.
So I'm doing.
There you go. Try it again.
Sorry, this is definitely new.
Yeah.
Nice.
What level did you cast it at?
Level 2, so total 3.
Okay. Okay, so you just hit 111.
Yep.
All right.
Well, two, and then one.
Sure. Yeah.
And
All right. One of them turns to stone and does his death throws. Death throws. I'm just gonna roll the. Which one is this? This is a different one. Yeah, this one is. I'm just gonna do it on his. Stop. Let's see, within 5 feet. So that is just himself. He saves. All right. Big boy behind the wall is gonna start hitting. Just start swinging his sword. Swinging his sword. The 13. 1 doesn't hit. 26.
He missed the wall.
He did miss the wall.
John, if you talk and you're silent.
20.
Okay.
All right, it's only 1 this time, so it's halfway through.
I am very happy that I did that.
Celise.
I of course am going to attack this guy.
All right, he goes down. As he
And
does, his
then-
body turns to stone and
Right.
detonates.
Of course.
Targeting Zagreal, the other one, and you. Also, you're restrained, so you probably have disadvantage on this.
Uh-huh. Does that mean I get
It's-
petrified faster?
No, this is a different one. This is just fire damage.
Okay.
Or no, this
I
is
see.
acid damage.
I see.
You all take no damage right now. But you'll take 2d6 at the start of each of your turns. So I'll try and keep track of that. With that, at the end of your turn, Celise, make another con save, I believe.
Yeah. Nope, that was just an ability check. But I mean, it's the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You are petrified.
Oh no, I have +4, so it's still only 10, which isn't high enough.
No, it's 11. You're
Yeah.
petrified for 1 minute.
That sounds right.
Your spell is canceled.
That makes sense.
All right,
At least I'm
you watch.
At least I'm a beautiful statue.
You are a beautiful statue. Yeah, you all watch as Celise turns to like a frozen statue of herself, like mid swing. This guy is gonna keep on hitting at short fuse, I think. 26 to hit.
Go get him.
20 to hit. Hey, now that Celise is petrified, the other one they can hit everybody else. All right, short fuse, your go.
I'm assuming there's nothing I can do to end the petrification status. I don't think I have anything on me to do that.
Not right now.
No. I mean, yeah, this guy hitting me is not good, but despite the petrification happening, I would need to hit him, but seeing Zagreal on the other side means I can't do that. So, yeah, I guess I'll just flashbangs as my bonus so I can get out of his range.
Sure.
Back up. Then shoot him and exclude Zagreal.
— 17 hits.
I think that's good. I think I can back up to here and be okay for now.
All right. Guy's gonna keep hitting the wall. I think that'll just be an inch. Yeah. 7/12.
Jesus.
Christ.
It's amazing.
I mean, they were literally like in a like a little cubby. All right,
Yeah.
Zagreel.
Um, I That's just attack. I'm going to hit it. Just attack.
Okay.
I
No,
believe in you.
it's giving me
What's it giving you?
it's asking me if I want to use the ability.
Which ability?
Um,
The sword's ability?
yeah. I just want to use the attack.
Oh,
You can just hit
it's
X
because it
on
has
it.
charges.
Yeah.
I'll look to it. You kill it.
Yay.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
You're already on acid, actually, so
I am not.
you failed. Did you not?
Well, when do
Yeah,
I
if
make
you-
a save against it?
You don't. I have you failing the one from the previous round. So at the start of your
Yeah.
turn, you took 2d6. You'll take 2d6 acid damage.
Okay.
You succeed on the second one, but you'll still take acid from the first one, so you take 4 damage.
Okay.
It's an action to scrape it off.
Gotcha.
Anything else?
That's right. There's nothing in the immediate. Probably have plenty of time. I'm gonna run through the bodies.
I'll probably more than likely drop it next turn because I think that's all the enemies.
Can I move? Here we go. Mm, I'm just gonna stand right there. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna move these guys just to clear up some space. Griselda.
Ground, see nobody's here. Then she's going to say, "Get ready! I'm dropping the wall."
No, 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 no. Let them build it themselves. Let them break it down. Let them
Griselda,
take the time to show that they're not weak.
Griselda nods and she will ready an action for as soon as they break down the wall. As soon as she sees the big one, she's going to cast polymorph
Sure.
while simultaneously dropping wall
So
of stone.
you can hold a spell for a turn. You must cast it, and you spend the spell slot when you ready it, and then you release it. So if you hold this and they don't get through, it will be wasted.
That's a good point. In that case, let's just ready an action to cast something not as important, such as Scorching Ray.
Okay. So are holding Scorching Ray. That's fine.
Yeah.
All right. His turn. We'll see how he does. That is 2.
2 inches.
Yep. Celise, you're petrified. You
Yep.
have 10 more. Sorry,
9
10
more.
rounds. 9 more rounds.
10 rounds of it. Yeah.
Short
I guess
fuses.
that was 9 more.
Can poke in, see if Zagreal looks okay. HP wise.
Yeah. I got 140.
Yeah, and you're probably fine. Yeah, I don't think I want to let him out from the wall. I'd look at that wall and be like, not good. So I'll just bunch up and give some temp HP. Where's the painkiller one? That's the auto supply. Do I only have the regular one?
What are you looking for?
The one that's the auto splash one. Let's see where it says it.
For what?
The temp HP painkiller one.
There's a
I'm just
different bomb is the splash. Balm is the single target.
Okay, thanks. Yeah, just do that. Hit us both with some temp HP. No, I don't want to save for my own attack. That was a move. That. I
What?
don't think I have anything with my bonus. Let me make sure. No, that's it for now. Still gonna stand back because I'm not liking how that wall's looking.
It's one more inch. All right. Zagreal.
I will move back up.
Okay.
I'm going to I guess just fucking ready in action.
Okay. What are you readying?
Um I'll move up and no, you know what? Actually, I just want to stay there. I want to be ready to speak when he comes out.
Okay. Griselda.
We'll go
Your spell
60.
is
Yep.
lost. What you got?
From back here, I'm gonna ready another spell, but I'm just gonna do a cantrip of. Let's see. Let's do. Okay, fuck it. Let's just do Mind Sliver.
Sure. Oop.
Did that hit me?
No.
Okay.
All right. With that, for his first two attacks, do break down this wall. So any actions that are triggered trigger now.
Who is the weak one now? Is it you or is it us? Care to speak?
In Draconic.
It smacks you with its tail.
And crits.
Oof. That's fantastic.
You got all that HP.
What the hell is my Sainted Reprisal do?
Some damage.
Does it? And why is it not working when I click it? There it is.
5 damage.
What?
Actually, you can't do that because you already used your action to talk. But that's fine.
Okay.
5 damage.
Did it save versus the Mind Sliver?
You have to cast it at him, though. Like you cast it before and targeted, like yeah, you didn't. Yeah, you have to go and cast it now. He fails. So he takes 8 damage. And he has Bane on his next saving throw. Cool. And that's the end of his turn. Celise, 8 rounds,
Yeah, I'd rock.
short fuse.
Yeah, to see him. Think, oh, that's not good. This guy's even looking worse. Hit him with the bomb. We'll prime it this time.
Hit him with the bomb, won't prime it this time.
Hit him with the bomb, gonna problem this time.
That's weird. All my abilities like disappear out of the list when I do that. That's strange.
Weird.
Since he's unlikely to move from that spot, I will do the incendiary this time, and I'll exclude Zagreal.
Nice.
Well, if you're gonna get stuck there, you can burn up like this. I don't think I have anything for my bonus either. Let me just double check. No, I want to be able to save the gemstone heart if something happens. Zagreal's good on HP. Can't help. Please. Yeah, we're good. Do I get to target that little minion with the splash radius?
Maybe. It's weird
guess it's
because he's a big creature.
If he's large, it might not make sense to do that. Yeah.
Yeah. Because like if it's everything around him, then like big creatures, it just makes it a huge area.
Yeah. I imagine I'm targeting his like knee right now.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
okay,
Like I imagine the 4
sector.
squares he's on is where that is.
Yeah.
Joe, well, during this, can you look and see, does priming add D10s or does it add dice of the bomb size? I just don't know.
I'll double check for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just just double check for me. Draconian. Happy to be freed from the stupid wall. 20 to hit, 16 damage. 23 to hit, 13 damage. Zagreal, here go.
I am sick of this. And he just turns to the big guy and starts attacking.
Okay. Go for it.
I'm gonna... Okay. What am I doing wrong here?
I don't know. What are you doing? It works when I do it. Just target, don't use its ability, and it should attack.
Okay. Oh, I didn't do that because it didn't hit. Why is that not doing it then?
Do what?
Okay. Can I do that additional damage on that second hit? Since I didn't technically hit the first time.
What additional damage?
The torment damage? The
Sure.
plus 10?
Yeah.
Okay.
They should have had a pop-up for it.
It did, but I wasn't paying attention to the fact that I didn't hit.
Gotcha.
It does
All right.
say it's a D10.
Okay, that's fine. All right, he takes an extra 10 damage. All right, anything else?
I'll pop my temp potion of greater healing.
Sure. Griselda. He saves.
Did you subtract 1d4?
No. He fails. What do you want to turn him into?
A frog.
right.
Then Griselda will say, don't hurt the frog. Focus on the little one while we wait for Celeste to get back.
Get back. What are you talking about? It's a
Sorry,
fucking
recover.
statue. No, he's
Recover.
a statue.
Okay, sorry. That
You
wouldn't be
you literally
understanding,
do
sorry.
not know that this is not permanent.
Okay, that's true.
Celeste,
Sorry.
you're a statue. Forever. What else do you have for Griselda?
That's it. Just turn him into a frog and back away and tell folks to focus on a little one.
He's a frog. This is going to be the frog symbol. Oh, that's not the frog symbol because that does stuff.
Yeah, I mean, if he's a frog and you're telling me not to hit him, then I guess I'm gonna hit the minion and exclude the frog from the blast. So Zagreel's
sure.
gonna get a taste.
Yeah, that's fine.
Frog.
Go for it.
Damn, he should stay a frog.
Yeah, he got excluded. He's good.
Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, Zagreel. Dagger. 13 to hit, misses. 12 to hit, misses. Zagreel, your go. You got a frog next to you and Draconian next to you.
It has been a strange time since I've come back.
$19 hits.
Just draining that HP.
What the class does. 19 damage.
Okay, and then one more. Actually, I will bonus action. Can I bonus action before I do that second attack?
Yeah.
Bonus action cast instant replay.
What does instant replay do?
It just gives me a reroll if I miss, I think.
Sure. Reset. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool.
Roll attack. 17 hits. You kill it.
Yay.
We
When
now
you
have
do-
an hour to figure out what to do with the boss.
Oh,
you would think so. But as the creature next to him dies, it goes into its death throes as he explodes.
Wow. Yep.
What is the die roll that he rolled? He actually might succeed because that's using his Yeah, the frog is fine because it rolled an 18.
It's hilarious.
Amazing.
Zagreel, take 2 more d6 for acid damage at the start of your turn.
I guess I didn't take time to get rid of it, did I?
Nope, you take 9 more damage,
Cool.
and then you get more acid on you. So, okay, yeah, you have a frog.
We have an hour to figure out what to do with them. We can either kind of recover and then attack him, or we can go outside with him, and I could use catapult to fling him as far away from here as possible.
Say we just explore around and let him jump. Jump like a little weak frog.
It'll only last an hour, then he'll come back after us.
I don't get the feeling this place is very large.
The frog tries to bite your leg, Zagreel.
Fucking hits it.
Of course he does.
Roll attack. 13 hits a frog, I think.
I was gonna say it's a frog, right? It has no
yeah.
AC.
Yeah.
Yeah, it when you polymorphed it had like 3 HP anyways. So you cleave through the frog, which turns into a giant draconian, which you cleave into, which you kill.
That's really good.
As you do, it explodes. Okay, you saved that one.
I don't like going on for one.
Take 6 more acid damage, John.
I clean off my body.
Okay, you do after this one.
Oh, why did I just all of a sudden take
You should be
heal 80?
at 72.
Jesus.
72? I thought it was only
I-
at 70. Or I thought I was at 70.
The last number I have you at is 78 or 76, so you should be at 70.
Yeah.
After the 6.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. I have so much health to keep up with.
All right. That's a bunch of dead draconians laying at your feet.
I'm just gonna walk up, stab my sword into its neck, and kind of look over the
It
body.
actually
for
doesn't
anything
have a neck
useful.
anymore. As these creatures die, their bodies burst into flame and ash and stone and do not leave behind a corpse. All of the death throes are like a self-immolating thing.
Okay.
But you do look over at your friend who is a statue. A very pretty statue.
This is. I don't think she would really like it if we looked at her in this state.
I do an Arcana check to see if there's anything to find out more. I can do Arcana or Medicine.
Arcana.
It's amazing the amount of fear you can see in her eyes.
You know that there are basilisks, for instance, that petrify their prey before they eat them. This, you're not sure. Excuse me. If this is the same sort of thing, because that's more of like a gaze attack. This was like some like alchemical process or some like they released like a gas that petrified her, and you can actually still like taste it in the air a little bit.
Okay. So I'm not sure how long it'll take. Perhaps we should try to carry her out and try to find some salves. Do you know any salves that could help her short fuse?
I mean, I don't think so. It's magical as far as I know. It doesn't seem very natural or anything. I can make it a check if there's any kind of check to be made, but I didn't think there was much of anything I can do.
Yeah, make a nature check. Yeah, so short fuse, you sort of like crawl up on her and are like trying to like look and see if like her eye, you can see her any like movement in her eyes or anything like that. And you're sort of just like crawling up and sort of like opening her eyelid a little bit. At which point, Celise.
Yeah, well, I mean, first of all, I wouldn't be strong enough to hold him when I become human again.
I
And
imagine.
we would both just like fall forward.
Yeah, there's just some awkward like
What
crumbling.
what happened? Why
Oh.
is Short Fuse climbing on me?
I imagine the de-stoning started at the eyes. While he was peeling the eyes open, it just went down the rest of the body.
Did I do that? That hurt.
No, I believe
Thank
it
goodness
was
you're
one of
back,
those
dear.
alchemical things.
I think I heard
Perhaps
about
we
it.
could find some of their components around here, and you could do something similar.
You always try it. You okay, Celise?
Yeah, I feel fine now. I want to, stretch my joints a little, but I think I'm okay.
That's good.
I could use a little nap.
Yeah, we could take a short rest if there's time. I'll start healing everybody while
Yeah,
we're
go ahead and
standing
heal
here.
everybody. Side note, Justin, you cannot hold Wall of Stone and then ready in action to cast a spell because it takes
'Cause it messes-
Oh,
concentration.
thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. So as soon as you start to hold the action, it should drop. Like you would know, it would drop concentration on Wall of
Okay.
Stone, just
Okay.
for future reference.
Thank you.
Because I was just thinking about that. I was like, as I was deleting the wall, I was like, wait a minute, you can't concentrate on that and ready in action. So
That does make sense. Now that you say it. Thanks.
stuff doesn't come up all the time, so we learn. So
Very
yeah,
true.
so you guys all look around. This place looks very, very old. Like it looks like it's very old and has not been used in hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years.
I will take this time to point out, now that I think about it, I do remember there is a dead god named Takesis that was killed by a titan that was the goddess of control and evil. And
Well, that
apparently
sounds like
she was responsible for corrupting the chromatic dragons.
well, it does sound like the kneeling part on the
Lovely.
door.
Yeah, and short fuse, as you sort of walk around, you look to the walls and you can see this like script that you're not familiar with, sort of like etched into the wall, almost like madman like scribblings, but it's in a language you don't know.
Okay. I can call it out and be like, does anybody know what this means? I can't read it. I'd also collect some of the dust from those guys, the petrified dust. I might make a potion out of that if that turns into a fun thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, they are definitely not a lot left of them. And yeah, you gather a little bit from what you can, and the one on the left wall. What's the one I gave you before?
The last one that I had was the void steel.
No. I'm talking about the sayings on the wall. Damn it all to hell. I hate
Do
when I
we
try and like
have-
copy from OneNote. It like tries to post an image.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
Mm-hmm. It's really annoying.
Do we have time to take a quick break, or is there a better
mean,
stopping point coming?
It's 9:30, 9:40, so
Probably gonna
About
play
to
like another
end.
10 minutes.
That was my joke.
oh, because it sounded like a real question.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, on the left wall, you see the words, "The night whispers her name, the brave dare not speak it." And on the right, "Her return is inevitable. Prepare for the reign of the Dark Queen." And Short Fuse points that out as you guys are sort of exploring this space.
Yeah, neither of those seem very good. We should be careful in this area. I mean, but obviously there's like the petrified guys, but we should be more careful. Is what I mean.
So yeah, where are you guys gonna take a short rest?
In this utilities storeroom.
Uh, Some looks okay. We could just rest in here. Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you all take a short rest. And yeah, so as you take your short rest, you sort of look to each other and can have a moment to converse if you like.
So what does that feel like? Getting petrified, right?
It sort of felt like. Have you ever been in a carriage for a really long time and you just need to get out and stretch your legs and you feel like sort of like stiff and achy and sore?
No, I never
It's
rode in a
sort of.
carriage.
Oh, well, or like maybe like gotten stuck somewhere or. Well, it felt. It started feeling like that with sort of like pins and just soreness and aches. And then it didn't feel like anything. Uh, that just sort of went up my body.
That sounds crazy. I mean, we never get stuck anywhere in the swamp. We just kind of grease up.
Huh.
They have this swamp grease everywhere. Here, I'll show it to you sometime.
Swamp. Isn't there like really deep, sticky mud in the swamp though?
I mean, yeah, but you just know how to avoid that. You're fine. People that get stuck in there don't talk about it anyway, because they don't get out.
I see. That's fair. I'm glad that I got out. Though I mean, becoming a statue is pretty cool. Of all the ways to go out.
I guess
Real
it'd be
quick,
neat.
before I forget, was anybody spending hit dice to recover hit points?
I did.
Yeah, I did.
I mean, I think
Whoever
everybody
did,
did.
I have chef, which allows me to cook food, which I would be doing. To anybody who, at the end of a short rest, any creature who eats the food and spends one or more hit dice to regain hit points regains an extra 1d8 hit points.
Okay.
Oh, nice. I probably have a couple of my hit dice back then, so I wouldn't have to re-roll them. But it's fine. It's not gonna
Yeah, I
be a
mean,
big deal.
it's
I
maybe
don't
like
imagine.
one for
Yeah,
I would
any
get one
hero
back. Yeah.
would get
Right.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, you can all regain one hit dice. That's fine.
Okay. And yeah, I guess I would lose my temp HP because we're taking a short rest.
Nope, or temp HP is long rest.
Oh, okay.
I
How do I
believe, right?
restore a die?
Yeah,
It's been
I
too
think
long.
it is.
Just edit on your character sheet. Your hit dice are below your character portrait.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm like double clicking.
I don't think
all
we can
over
edit
the
the
hit
hit dice
die.
right there.
Oh, I can.
We can edit our
Yeah.
hit points, but we can't do the hit dice.
I have to do it. That's fine.
Okay, cool. The other recharge thing worked though.
Yeah, I tested that because that was like a known use case.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yep.
I'm back at full. Full as full can be after slaying such a filthy frog.
Yeah, what do you guys guess this place is? Like an old temple or something?
I think it is. Possibly an old temple to Takesis?
Yes, but wasn't there something that mentioned some dark queen whose name they didn't want to mention? I'd assume that isn't their own god.
The way I look at it, it seems like that it might be referring to her, talking about her return is inevitable. Prepare for the reign of the Dark Queen.
Yeah, it seems like if they worship her, this would be like one of their refrains.
Her symbol is a black crescent.
Yeah.
Well, we need to be careful as we go in, but probably keep exploring. Still don't have much else we can do down here. We got to keep going.
Is it possible for dead gods to come back?
My
Probably look
dear,
at the
The
historical.
I would
What?
think anything possible with enough power.
Oh dear, that's definitely worth considering. If old evil deities like that could come back, then maybe we can try to consider and look for any other ways to bring gods back. Because I'm sure there's a couple of them that have since been that died that would be helpful to bring back.
What you choose to do after we rectify this potential end of everything is whatever you'd like. For me, my life shall be ended in that moment. So, an interesting thing to say, my dear, and I hope you hold on to that idea.
I might actually try to research that and look into. It might take me a while. I wonder where a good book. I don't know if you want to use backgrounds, but I do have the Sage background that allows me to. Or
Are you asking
technically,
where a good book that would know how to
yes.
bring back a dead god is?
I'm assuming there aren't any.
No.
But anything around.
No.
Okay,
No, there's not.
that's what I thought.
Fresh out of those. I
Like,
got checked
yeah,
out a few weeks ago.
fresh out of god resurrection spells, because
You know what? I agree,
three
but it
gods
can't
have been
hurt
dead.
to ask.
3 gods have been dead in this world for 1,000 years. No, 1,500 years. They would have done it by now if they could have.
Yeah.
Good or bad would have brought them back if they could have.
Yeah. I will still keep my eye out and try to delve into that mystery a little bit deeper to see if it's possible at all, since they seem to indicate there's some way to bring her back, and I'd rather not discount that ability.
I mean, this temple looks hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years old.
Perhaps ancient magics that we have not yet found. Or perhaps new magics that we have not yet found.
That would be
Or a marrying of the two.
very interesting quandary to research, especially. I think I'll try to look into that and delve a little deeper.
Yes, you do that, dear. Now, I think it's time we finish our rest and move on.
Yeah, we can see if there's anything else in here. I mean, we got to.
Is there anything in this room we are standing in?
No, because I forgot. That's one room I forgot to erase all the stuff out of.
Okay.
Yeah. I forgot to erase the crates and stuff off of that when I composited 2 versions of this map.
Okay.
I just assume they're rotten, falling apart.
Yeah, I
and,
mean, if there was, they are thousands of years old.
I guess I'd like to inspect this. Right here.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like some sort of like dais that was maybe, you think maybe at some point there was like places on the wall that chains would have been like attached to like hold a prisoner here or something. But its original function is long since forgotten.
Okay. Is there any writing on it?
No, the only
Like on
writing
the
you've seen
floor
were
or
the ones
anything?
on the wall.
Okay. I'd like to stop and kind of carefully inspect this statue as I come across it.
Okay. It appears to be a small statue of a dragon with curled horns.
Curled horns.
Yeah, and like a
does
forward and pointed.
I don't trust it, but I'm walking past it. I don't have anything I can do about it.
You could try to destroy it.
That just seems excessive.
Just as a person that you guys don't know, just kind of starts abusively beating a statue.
Just walks up to it. I don't like it. Bam.
Fuck it.
I mean, I think
Yeah.
that's very reasonable when statues just came to
Oh,
life
I
and ate
agree.
you.
That's also true, yeah. So I will take my sword and poke at it.
Okay, do you want to move into the square next to it?
No.
Okay, you poke at it.
I will. Ooh. I would like to dash past it.
Okay. You dash past it.
And the next one?
Okay, yeah, you dash past it. You see a set of stairs leading up.
Follow his lead and
Okay, yeah,
only
they're
run
just-
past the statues.
They're just statues, guys. Why are y'all so paranoid? Shit.
Is there a door up here too? Because if there is, we're fucked.
No, it's I just have it blocked for a second, for reasons.
Okay, yeah, because we're
So
out
yeah,
of
as
storage.
you all enter into the next room,
Oh.
you see on the floor a large skeleton of a very, very long since dead dragon. At the other end of the room, you see an enormous statue of a 5-headed dragon, each head bearing the distinctive marks of a different breed of chromatic dragon. And sort of in its claws, clutched in the center, you see this black iron wreath of metal inset with 5 gems: sapphire, ruby, peridot, emerald, and what's a white gem? Diamond. That's the one.
Opal?
Opal. Is that a gem? Anyways,
Pearl.
pearl. It's not a gem. Diamond, we'll say. And it is sort of like hovering between the claws, encircled by a multicolored orb of magical energy.
I would, from my vantage point, I would say I wouldn't recommend touching anything just yet because I do see similar statues down this alcove here, similar to the ones we just fought.
You think it's going to come back to life now?
No, not the big one. Look at the sides and the alcoves. He points down in this direction.
Sorry, I realized you couldn't all see this dragon statue because you weren't in enough. But yeah.
Oh, I
anyways.
see, because we're not all the way in the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
That thing looks crazy. I mean, it's so nice. Like, how long's it been down here? Probably as old as this guy.
Pearls do count as a gem, but not a
Sure.
gemstone.
Fucking fine.
I'm just clarifying.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. um,
So I did, during the long rest, I did get my 5th level spell slot back. I could technically wall up at least half the sides. We can pull that and then book it. So I feel like once we grab that wreath, it's gonna activate the 4 dragons.
well, we can't even touch it right now. It's got that orb on it,
To me,
right? I don't really know spells, but that's what it looked like.
hmm,
I would try to investigate it.
Can I make an Arcana check on
Yeah.
it?
Can we make Arcana checks?
Yeah, if you are a arcane proficient individual, you can make an arcana check. So, Celise, as you look at this protection field that is encapsulating it, it is definitely magic that you've never seen before. And when I say that, I mean this is an enchantment that has probably been here since this building was in use. And the magic that it was harnessing was probably from that time as well. Magic worked different in the past, to both divine and arcane to some extent. It is very likely that your magics would not be able to interact with this at all. They just exist on a different wavelength and from a different magnitude of power.
Can't do anything about that, guys.
I'm out of game. I'm exhausted.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
I
know.
would call it too.
Like I said, I wanted to get to...
You want us to get to something. What do you want us to get to?
No, this is what I wanted to get to.
This
That's
room.
why.
Okay.
Yeah, just the setup
we're
for the
good.
rest of this dungeon.
All right.
The fact that we're in this 5-headed dragon dungeon.
Which
Yeah.
is awesome.
Yeah,
The
weird.
statue looks great.
Thank you.
This dragon
I-
kind of looks like a cat. The one that's a curled up
Um,
skeleton down here.
I think it's blue, white, red, green, black.
Orange,
From
purple,
left to
yellow
right.
dragon?
What?
I think he's talking about the one on the skeleton on the ground.
Oh,
Yeah, this one looks like a cat. This one on the ground.
oh, I thought you were talking about the standing statue.
No. This one
maybe.
looks
that
like a
one's different.
fish. This one looks like a that dinosaur.
No, it's a kitsune.
Triceratops.
Yeah. Thank you. I mean,
Uh,
I worked hard to. This was colored, and I had to make it look kind of
Yeah.
like a statue.
I like it.
That's really awesome.
The dragon I already had, but
Word. Yeah, let
but
me go
yeah.
ahead and
So
go
you
for
see in
station
front
one.
of you the wreath of the prism, an exalted relic from time immemorium, and we will start here next time.
sure.
Thank you.
Fantastic.